Alright, good morning members. It actually is right at the end of the morning for me. It's about 2 o'clock Eastern time. I want to go over the trades, where they're at, these cradle-to-grave trades. We'll start with the XLU. XLU was an entry that we got that was really good. We got in down here at the bottom on the initial buy, and so we were at this price point here. We actually added to it on the next pushback, and then rode it all the way up. Now, what we have at this point is a little over-under volume shrinking after an extended move. One could call it a 2-bar that says the next bar should be sideways, which is what we have today. We sold out almost at the high today, so we got the best price on that. If you look at it on the weekly, our target was up here at this this wide price spread high volume bar, 48.88. We almost got to that price point. 48.45 was the high. So we've had the kind of move that we wanted to get. We got the majority of it. We'll just wait now and see for a pullback and look at it again. The ideal entry probably is off of this bar into the 47 area. So if it does get deeper, then you got the retest regen off this prior swing point high, which is what we bought the last time. Odds will change, of course, with that, but that's the way that sets up. Another entry that we had on that we're recovering is the KMI. Oil was trading down this morning. This was under pressure early, but it's bounced back. Really nothing more to talk about there. The trade on this is a bigger trade off this big downdraft bar. That's all the way up around 23.50 to 23.80. So this still could travel another $5. So this is a longer term idea, but you're going to have to trade it. You can't just sit in it, and we'll just have to see how it works out. As far as adding another trade to the overall group here, we're going to come back to the gold. We were in the gold stocks. Actually, we were in the gold bullion itself, GLD. This time we're looking at the gold stocks. And what we're looking at is, just as we're looking at on the gold, is some sort of a range trade developing. That range could be as low as here, right? Or even the bottom of that before it's over, which would ask you, why would we buy it up here? Well, we did actually buy some this morning because you could have a tighter range for a while. This is very bullish, and so the ideal here, it's a one-way trade. In other words, you get a spike up. You want to try to trade it to one side. The side that you want to trade is the upside. And so as it comes down into these two big bars, right, that's the first place that you're going to find support. If it gets under it, it's going to try to come to the next bar, which is here. That would be the next entry point if in fact it gets that low. And then it could come all the way to the bottom of that same bar, again this bar, and that's in this area. That would be a fairly steep drop if in fact it falls that far. And so you have to piecemeal into it and then trade it back and forth while it allows it. And so we started the position here today. We'll see how much of, we'll see if we can get a reversal back up towards the top to sell into, or if we simply average back in at a lower price. We cut the order down, made it a little bit smaller on the first entry, and we'll see how that one works out as well. So that's where we're at. Cradle-to-grave utilities XLU is done. We put in another one in its place, which is the GDX, and we'll be tracking that along with the KMI in the coming days here. That's it for today. Thanks.